Hi guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Hilltop Podcast KE. This is your host, Amuru, and today I am joined by someone, an amazing friend of mine and neighbor who I want you to meet today, and he's gonna tell us a few things about himself. Hi Chris.
Hi.
Introduce yourself to our amazing audience and tell them to subscribe.
Hi guys, Chris Brand here. So it's a pleasure to be in this podcast. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up to this video. Yeah.
And share your friends. So today, Chris, we are happy to be joined by you.
Yeah.
We are so honored to have you on our hot seat. It's not a hot seat, it's just not.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about something interesting. Something that I don't know if I'm ready for, first of all, because it's sensitive. So I don't know if I'll give it the justice it deserves, but I hope I do.
Yeah.
And I don't know even how to call the topic because it's a very, it could be named many things. So we'll find a name, uko katikati.
Yeah.
But we're talking about unpacking. We are unpacking. What are we talking about today?
Today, guys, we're unpacking on the topic LGBTQ community, of which I'm part of. Yeah.
So should we start from the top?
Yeah.
What is LGBTQ and what does it mean to you?
Actually, that's LGBTQ is the abbreviations for people of different sexualities from the norms, from the norm.
What's
Straight
the norm?
people, like you have to get married to a girl, or you have, as a guy, you have to get feelings for a girl.
Heterosexual relationships.
Yeah, heterosexual relationships. Yeah. LGBTQ are the abbreviations for lesbians, intersex, bisexuals, trans people, queer people. There are a lot of labels, if I may say. So LGBTQ is just a cover-up of all those labels. Yeah.
So when could you say you joined the wonderful community? And how did you know that you're part of them? And what does it mean to you, to be part of it?
I don't think I joined.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I joined. This is something you're born with. Yeah. Because in the world, we know, like, you just find yourself, you have your mom and your dad, you have to follow what they're doing. You see, like, you have to be straight to your parents. You have to marry a girl. You have to give your parents grandchildren. Yeah. I think people start to discover themselves when they go out there, when they meet new people. You see, or even it happens at home. You might get a crush on your cousin. Like, it's normal for even for the heterosexual people to have feelings for their cousin, or to, oh, my cousin is beautiful. I can get a girl like that. You see? So I don't think.
So now, now that you sorry for cutting you short, but now that you mentioned that, I'd like to ask, at what point in your life did you feel like, okay, now I'm 100% sure I am not attracted to girls, I just like boys? And how was your childhood like with regards to that?
My whole experience started when I think I was in class 6.
That's about 10, 11?
Yeah, around that age. Actually, I did have girlfriends before class 6. Class 6, I did have a girlfriends. Like, I have to.
So you liked
fit
girls?
in. No. I just had to fit in.
Oh, your friends had girls?
Yeah.
Girlfriends?
Like, I went to boarding school in class 4. And like, you're hearing stories There are people who have been taken to the principal's office. They are dating. You see? So I had to. So I just had a girl, a friend who's a girl, but we never did anything at that age. So in class 6, in dormitories, the games
you
that
didn't feel any kind of attraction for her.
I could say the girl is
We are honest over here.
Yeah, we're honest. I did tell her you're beautiful. You see?
So I found her beautiful.
Yeah, I found her beautiful.
Attractive.
But not in that manner.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, yeah, she was just there.
Yeah.
And I thank God for her.
Because she
Gave me an experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if I discovered myself even much younger, I couldn't have had the experience of what it is like being in a heterosexual world. Yeah.
Oh, you say wild?
Like the heterosexual, I just give it as an umbrella.
Spectrum.
Yeah, okay. The spectrum, yeah.
So you were telling us how it started.
So like, in dormitories, we are kids, you play games, you play hide and seek, other games, so you have to hide from others. Like you can find yourself in a situation whereby you're like two guys in a place, you're just hiding from the others, you're playing hide and seek. So I think it all started there. I started discovering myself from.
So when you would hide, when you would hide with your.
Actually, I liked hiding with
Other
this
boys.
guy.
Or one particular boy.
Yeah, there was this one particular.
You liked him?
Boy. Yeah, like.
You were attracted to him?
Yeah, we were both attracted to each other, like when playing hide and seek in the dormitories.
And you were just 12, 11?
Yeah, I was 10, 11, 12, around that age. So like we really liked going hiding in the washrooms and in the bathrooms, like away from other people, and would like
it's
touch, would touch at that age.
You would touch?
Yeah, that age, that's when adolescence was kicking in. Would touch, would, do some weird shit. Let me say that. Yeah.
And you would feel good?
And I would feel good.
And that's what made you feel like now, I like boys.
Yeah, I started discovering myself at that age. Yeah.
So do you ever feel like if you hid with a girl, you would have been into girls?
Okay. No, I don't think so. Because I don't find girls sexually attractive.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like I could tell a girl you're beautiful and all, but we can't go over the boundary.
But you've never tried. How would you know?
I don't think I would ever want to try.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've never been curious?
I've never been curious. Yeah. Like, okay, like, people, like, we do want to know how you girls are, how you're doing things, how you look.
And your vagina is good.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
over under 18. Cold.
Like, okay, I was curious, but I never wanted to try. So, like, sorry to say this, but after I did emergency medicine, and like I went for my attachments, and I got to rotate in the maternity and in the labor wards. I think my curiosity was fed. Yeah, at that point.
You did see enough vaginas in your profession.
Yeah, I think I have seen enough vaginas in my life.
And they are totally okay.
Yeah. They're good. They look good. Yeah. I know.
Would you wish you have one?
No.
You would not?
I wouldn't.
Why?
I think I'm good with my body.
There it is, huh?
Yeah, I accepted myself. Like, I do find guys that they do ask that question.
Do you ever wish you were born a girl? That's the question.
No.
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 Okay.
But
So the whole point of being gay is not at you want to be
you
a girl
want
or you want to be a boy.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain to, because we don't, maybe we don't know.
Like you just learn to accept your body. Like the only time that people get to
Is it about the body or the gender? Because,
personal,
okay, what gender? What's your gender? Your gender is he, she.
physically I'm a he,
Uh-huh.
but myself I think I'm non-binary.
What do you mean yourself?
For me, there
The way you feel.
there are queer, there are gay people that, they say my my pronouns are he, she. You see, there are girls who say my pronoun is he. But
Does it
I don't think I fit in that bracket.
make logical sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Non-binary makes logical sense to me.
Like some are she, they, them.
Like boys saying the she, a boy is a she. You don't know what's going on in people's mind.
Yeah.
But we all have to respect people's choices.
Perfect.
Because it's somebody's choice. I want my pronouns to be she. For a girl, I want my pronouns to be a he. I'm comfortable with being a he, and my pronouns are they, them. You have to respect people's decisions and people's choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more of a choice than it is nature.
Okay. Naturally, people might say you're a he, you're male, you're female, you're trans. You see, but you don't feel accepted or comfortable in that bracket. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Accepted or comfortable. Okay, so I would want to ask, do you ever feel like, first, how old are you? You went
21.
21.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like, so ever since you were 12, you've known that you are queer and not at all straight?
Yeah.
Would you say it had anything to do with peer pressure?
No.
Being 100% honest?
Being 100% honest, I don't think it is due to peer pressure. Like, you start discovering yourself. You try out this, you try out that. Even though I didn't get to try out girls, but
Girls are pretty amazing, You also want to, so you want to be a girl, kind of. You're a girl?
I'm non-binary.
What is that? Maybe what does it mean? To be non-binary, tell us.
To think that non-binary, you don't conform to the gender norms. You don't conform to the he, she norms.
But gender is not our choice. We were like, the genders are like there.
Gender is what you choose.
Okay.
Yeah. Gender is what you choose.
Okay. Stay tuned for more. I think I'm learning a lot. So, I also had another question. So it has nothing to do with peer pressure, you would say?
Nothing to do with peer pressure. Like, a straight guy can come and pressure me to like try out girls. You see?
But you won't see the point.
I won't see the point in that. But I don't find it good to say that people are peer pressured into gazing.
But do you know something I'll say? And I know it's sensitive. So I wish I wouldn't say it, but I'll try and say it in the best way possible. I feel like, for me, my opinion, in my opinion as Amuru, for some cases, it's purely peer pressure. That is the truth. Especially for young people. For some cases, in fact, most cases, it's peer pressure. But then we find that there's actually some genuine cases where you're like, this person is really actually, they were born like this, The way you can, I don't know, you always like, you can see it's a genuine case. Like, you can see it's a genuine, I'd say you can't say we can't say we can throw away the what? Oh my God, the words. I shall speak in Kimeru. We cannot throw away the fact that peer pressure has a lot to do with what is happening in our schools right now. Right now, kids to the age of 7 are talking about gender. I don't know my gender. What do you mean you don't know your gender? Your gender is he or she. When you are a child, you should not think about such things. Do you feel like these things should be taught in school?
Yeah. Oh, it should totally be taught in school.
What should be taught in school? Exactly. That you could be more than a he or a she. Chris, we cannot mislead our audience.
I'm not saying you're misleading our audience,
Well,
but what I would say, like, I know Kenya, I don't think Kenya is open-minded.
Okay. Kenya as a nation or Kenyans?
Kenyans, I don't think Kenyans are open-minded. Like, let's give an example of the US.
That is true.
Yeah, let's give an example of the US. Like, the
A lot is going on in the US.
Yeah, a lot is going on. Yeah, a lot is going on. Like,
We can't really say they are our role models.
like, we have to be our own role models. We have to create our own, nation. We don't need other nations to tell us what to do. You see, and that's the topic that
We are
came
comparing.
when this bill was brought to Parliament about not accepting the LGBTQ community. Like, people started talking and saying that Kenyan government has been paid to cancel that bill. That they have been paid by the US to cancel that
This
bill.
is sensitive. My God,
It's so sensitive.
so like we should tread carefully.
Yeah, we should. But I think in schools there's a lot happening in high schools.
In this country?
In this country, in Kenya, and in the world at large. There's a lot happening in high school, especially in boarding high schools. Like, let's say boys, you bring boys together in one place, right? But then you find there is a lot of stigma that is instilled in guys who are discovering themselves. Like, you have to hide when you have feelings for that guy, you have to hide so that others from your school do not know, because...
Yeah, Chris, maybe because we're in school to study, not to be in relationships.
Yeah?
People go to school to study.
Yeah, to study. Don't get into relationships in high school, please.
Especially in school. Can do that at home.
But in high school, most teenagers...
Were you in
they're
relationships in school?
How? Lots of them.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
How many?
I can say, but a few.
X number.
An X number.
So let me ask you, what did a relationship mean to you when you were in high school?
To me, having known myself as queer, I was quite serious.
Serious?
I was quite serious. I've been to 5 high schools. Kids, please behave in high school. I've been to 5 high schools.
So what made you just away from the schools?
Actually, I was never chased away. What happened is, every time I would break up with someone.
You see the effects of, okay, let me just relax.
Like, every time I would break up with someone,
it would affect your studies.
It would affect me. It would be,
You see why kids should not have relationships in school?
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't have relationships in school. But I think in the adolescent age, it's whereby people get to discover themselves, pretty much.
So what would you advise a kid like you in high school right now, thinking they're trying to discover themselves or trying to discover themselves? What would you tell them to do, since you don't want them to, end up being frustrated into 5 high schools and whatever, and your parents or whoever is taking care of that has a problem with that, definitely.
Yeah. Kids.
Good advice.
A good advice. Kids. High school ain't the time.
Good.
To experiment. It's the time to discover yourself, but it's not the time to experiment. Like, I think in high school, there should be these seminars that should be held, teaching kids about how to abstain from things,
Are they? And they there? They are there. They are there. I think.
Up into high school, they don't work.
So it's the way they are done.
Like
Is it
they
the way
don't
they are
take it seriously.
The administration.
Yeah, the school doesn't. The schools don't take that topic seriously.
So do you think that if you were given the right guidance and counsel, you would have listened? You were seeing a boy there, you like him, and your guidance and counselor is telling you, no, not right now. Would you have listened?
Yeah.
If
the guidance,
you're lying, Chris.
No, I'm not lying. Like if the guidance,
because you knew right and wrong. You were not a kid.
I wasn't a kid.
You knew it was wrong to have a relationship with school, but you still did it. So what do you mean the problem is the schools not taking it seriously? Because I remember, I'm not at young, like I'm not 21. I'm quite, I'm quite, a few years. I remember we were told. We still end up making mistakes, though.
We are human beings.
That's the kind of, what can I say?
Actually, in high schools, the counselors, they're telling you this is evil. Then telling you this ain't the time to experiment. You see,
they make it about religion.
Yeah, religion shouldn't be the only determining factor in all this. Like obviously religion, like Christianity, will always condemn this. Oh, they're telling about the Bible, this is wrong, against God. God doesn't love you for that.
Do you think it's against God?
I don't think it's against God.
Why?
Myself, I'm not a Christian, but I don't think it's against God. I think it's the religious leaders. Sorry to say this, and I'm sorry, sorry, but I have to say it.
But to say it a bit nicely.
I'll say it a bit nicely. I think they're trying to create dominance.
That's deep. I don't think we can go there. So, I also wanted to ask if you ever look at marriage and children, in the future, and if you feel like since you are 100% sure that you're queer, because now in our country, such, gay marriages are not legal and such things. So, are you looking at marriage one day? Are you looking at kids one day?
Soon.
Are you looking at that? Oh,
Real soon. Yeah.
So you're 21, Chris?
I'm 21.
Yeah.
I think...
We don't judge, I'm just saying.
Not now. Maybe in a few years.
Okay.
Like 6-7 years to
That's
come.
not the
I'll be thinking... That's real soon. Like I do have a lot of years to live. I'm not dying anytime soon. So I think marriage, it's something everybody has, not everybody, because there are people who don't want to get married. Like somebody like me has in mind, I have to find this cute guy, this protective, this good, just somebody with vibing, and somebody to spend life with, somebody to create memories, to create life, Yeah. And as for children, I'm sure people are asking, how, I know Kenya, surrogacy, it's a bit complicated, the legal system about surrogacy, it's so complicated, but I think surrogacy is the best choice for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I love kids.
Oh,
I have to have my own kids.
Kids are cute.
Yeah, kids are
so cute. So does surrogacy for two men work? Just,
you go to a specialist who gives you the outline of how it goes. And we both...
whose sperm do you use?
Both.
How do you mean both?
Like, the specialists know how that works. They give both. Yeah, they use both. If you want to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then they pick an egg for you.
Yeah, and they'll pick an egg.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's so nice having your own kid. Like, I'm really happy for Jude Magambo and Return. They are 6 months waiting for their kid. Who they got through surrogacy. You know, they had a wedding just after
Those are celebrities.
weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Jude Magambo, everybody knows Jude.
I don't know him, but shout out.
Yeah, shout out to her. I think it's something.
What's her? Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, Jude considers himself her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
Yeah, so shout out to her. I think everybody has that craving. We're human beings. We still want to experience what our parents experienced.
Loved, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean what our parents experienced?
Like, the love, we need to feel the love. Like, I've watched kids grow, you know? I've seen kids grow
So,
the love from the parents, and I also want to give that love back.
That brought me to another question I almost forgot. Have you experienced stigma and rejection because of your identity as a member of the LGBTQ community?
A lot. Mm-hmm. And I think it's not necessary at all to mentally affect somebody's health.
Let me ask you, from what kinds of people have you experienced it from?
I've experienced it from teachers, colleagues, classmates, parents, you know. It happens.
Did it ever affect you?
Yeah, it did.
What did you do about it?
I just learned to, in better words, I just learned to keep things away from me. Those homophobia away from me. Yeah. I just learned to.
Because homophobia is everywhere.
Homophobia is everywhere. Yeah.
I know some of my viewers are like, wait, what again are we talking about? Yeah, these people, they're here, they live among us, they're part of us. It's a beautiful community, actually, if you get to know them. And you know, you really can't judge.
You really can't. And you shouldn't.
It's not our job to judge.
Yeah.
Like Chris Byrne over here is telling us that he feels like that's his identity. And what can we do about that? Nothing.
You can do anything. You can beat me. You can.
Were you beaten? They try to beat the gay out of you.
Yeah. They did
the
try
teachers.
to.
And,
Yeah.
And the maybe family. Mostly.
For my family, I don't think my family, they never tried to lay hand on me.
They love you.
They love me, but at some point,
they did not understand.
They did not understand.
Did you understand that it was difficult for them to understand?
Yeah, I did understand.
That's
it
good.
was difficult. That's why everything I did, I tried to get away from.
Did you ever think that keeping your life away from them would be better for them? That it should have been hard since you started being naughty in high school.
People survive.
Did you ever feel like you hurt anyone in the process? And what would you want to say to them in case they ever watch this?
Yeah, I did hurt a lot of people. And sorry if I did hurt you. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I was just discovering myself, even though it's not reasonable to discover yourself by hurting other people. I think it shouldn't affect. It happens. It's just life. You know, you shouldn't hate someone because of that. And if I've ever wronged you in any way, I'm so sorry for that. Because I think I've wronged a lot of people.
Why so?
Like, like for the in high school, I had this crush.
Oh, yeah. So you're talking to your past lovers, yeah?
Yeah, past lovers, past
But that you would apologize, maybe family, you know?
I don't think there is anything to apologize for.
No.
Yeah.
Also, it's only your lovers that you've had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'd never sit down to apologize to my lovers. Adios, bye-bye.
Yeah, like, in high school from one, I had this crush. We got to, get attached.
You got to,
get attached to the guy.
or you were having sex?
Yeah. And we said yes. But then again, it was more than sex. It was...
You loved him?
Yeah.
And
It still haunts me to this day. Yeah.
oh, you're in love.
It's hand love, yeah. Like, I really did wrong that way. By leaving that school, I think I left
A broken heart.
yeah, a broken heart.
And you
Not
guys
just
were
a
kids.
broken heart. I think I destroyed his life.
What is Judy
Because he
doing
also
now?
had to leave that school.
What is he doing now?
I don't know.
Also, did you think he was gay before we met you?
No.
So you made him gay?
No.
What do you mean?
I didn't make him.
So he was gay?
He was gay, but he didn't know it.
What do you mean?
Like, he got to discover himself through me. Yeah. Like, when trying... Hey, you're like... frustrated.
You don't
people.
think some people are made the gay? But you know, I'm trying to ask the questions for the people.
Yeah,
the answer.
Yeah, I want the answers.
Yeah.
Like, I've met straight guys.
Because you know, you can take your kid to a school. I've just taken my son to school or my daughter to school, and then my son meets a boy who likes boys, and then that boy likes my son. So then my son is like, kumbe boys can like boys, and that's how my son became for liking boys. So do you think it's possible? Or you told me it's not possible to be peer pressed into?
Yeah.
But I think it is. I stand on that. I think it is. And I think it is, Chris. We agree that it's surely part of it. Because many kids who think they're gay right now, they're confused. But some are gay, actually.
Yeah. Like, I've met these street people, street guys, who are like, oh, you're trying to, you know, you're trying to, like,
They try to
conjure me
become straight.
to become queer, like, for them. Like, I'm trying to conjure them to become queer, but I'm sorry, that's not what's happening. If you feel insecure, you'd rather just walk away. Please. Don't stigmatize or do not get to make somebody sick, because mental health is really a big part of
that's where
everything.
This podcast is called Therapy Time.
It's therapy time.
It's for all of us.
Yeah.
No judgment here.
So, like, we have to, understand
Where people are coming from.
Where people are coming from, yeah. Like, you can't... I cannot... If you don't want to do it, don't do it,
If you don't want to do what?
Like, okay, if you ain't into guys, then I don't think there is a point.
I hear stories where you hit on a guy who is straight and they beat you up.
Yeah.
Because they're like, yo, why are you coming to hit on me? You want to smash me on the behinds?
It's like, okay, if you ain't interested, say it politely. Just walk away.
Okay.
Ain't point of beating someone or hurting somebody. Yeah.
So we should ask, so even if someone is straight, they should be okay with a queer person hitting on them?
No. I didn't put it that way. What I meant, if you think a guy is hitting on you, just tell him, I'm not, gay, I'm not queer, I'm not anything, I'm not bisexual.
And also treat them as human beings. Don't automatically assume, now this is an evil person.
Yeah, there are people
we are not the overlord, we are not God,
Yeah, like, there are people who like say that every gay person has AIDS. Like, you don't touch me, you have AIDS, you're going to infect me.
Oh, wow. You get that a lot?
Yeah. And the stigmatization that is in Kenya and certainly in the world at large, it's too much. That's why you find a lot of queer people, they commit suicide.
Yeah.
Or they just do something horrific that will shake the world. Yeah.
Because they feel alone in a world full of people.
Yeah, because they feel stigmatized.
They feel misunderstood.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt misunderstood?
Yeah, in most cases.
You're always feeling misunderstood?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you ever feel you've understood yourself?
I think I've understood myself pretty well. Like, it's good to know the kind of people you like, the type, having your own type.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, interesting. So what's your Nini name, queer name?
If you're asking about my she name, I don't have any. But I think you don't have to change.
Do you have to have a different name?
No, you don't have to. Like, I don't think there is a point of somebody changing, if you're comfortable with your name, there's just no point of changing your name to something just to fit in or to, stand out. You don't have to. You can just use your own name.
Your name is your name.
You're accepted for who you are. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all from us. What did you want to say to our amazing healers, money talkers? They've not found a name for us. You'll find it.
Anybody who's out there who's healing or he's in the process of discovering yourself.
I really specifically wanted to speak to people of a younger person who would be, or even someone your age or even older who is, queer like you and is feeling lost and is feeling, wow, am I the only one? Why don't people understand? My God, am I evil? Why did you make me like this?
Nobody is evil. Nobody is evil. For me, I think you get to purify yourself.
Purify. Okay.
For me, I think, in my religion, you get to...
What's your religion?
I'm a Sanatan Dharman. For me, I get to...
What's that?
Oh, Hinduism, sorry.
Okay.
For me, I think you get to discover yourself, your subconscious, yourself in another universe or in another form. Yeah, you see, like everything that you think of yourself or everything that you think, it will always come back to you. We say karma. Like the words you say, the thoughts you have. If you have, okay, I'm not Buddhist, but Buddha once said that your thoughts make you who you are. If you have bad thoughts, then life will be shitty for you.
So to say shout out to Buddha.
Yeah, shout out to Buddhists, shout out to Hindus and Christians.
And all of us.
And everybody, Muslims, every religion.
So that kid who's feeling lost?
For that kid who's feeling lost.
You're also a kid though. Don't feel old.
Not that old. I'm not old.
You're a kid.
I'm not a kid.
You are a kid.
I'm just tough.
You're a young adult.
I'm a young adult. That is like for anybody who's out there who's lost, who's feeling lost or who's feeling out of place, talk to someone. They're good people who can listen to you. We have groups. We have NGOs in Kenya that's built for your mental health, to just listen to queer people's mental health, to just for your health at the hospitals in Kenya. If you want to go get tested, want to go get total educated on how to, to go through it with life, with your sex life, with your, everything. There are places for that.
What kind of places would you hook a boy up or a girl up? They are listed.
Guys, I think for your mental health, you can talk to GALC Kenya, GALC Kenya, which is an NGO that is set to advocate for queer mental health. There is also Ishtar.
You said GALC?
GALC Kenya. There is also Ishtar, which is a clinic in Nairobi, CBD, which is everything is free. You go get tested for free. You go get cancelled for free. You know.
That's good.
And also, girl, Kenya, if you have any law, any legal issue, you can talk to GARC Kenya. They have very good lawyers, like really good lawyers who are just there to, represent you.
Have you ever been scared for your life?
Yeah. I have been scared for my life. Like, we do have this dating app, these dating apps that you get to, meet people around you. You go for dates, hookups, just having fun. And there was this time I went for a hookup. I don't know. I don't know why strict people are doing in these dating apps. Like for queer people, like I went to meet this guy, and when I met this guy, actually we were going to meet at this guy's place. I went to this guy's place and literally went and found men.
Ready to kill you?
No. Like I'm entering in a house. She told me we'll only be alone and all. I went and they're just guys sitting there. Like, and they're all straight. Like most of them, even the guy who invited me, he was homophobic. Like we had to we did talk about this topic, about the queer topic. And I was like, no, it's not bad, blah, 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 blah. And they were all on me. They were saying stuff that hurts. Yeah, but...
Got the violent?
Almost, because they were like, why are you supporting queer people? Because for his friends, they didn't tell them I'm queer. Yeah.
Interesting. I see people in movies being beaten up.
Yeah, the people beating up. And I'm sorry for it.
I don't know when, as a world, we will ever adjust. It's a difficult, you need to adjust. But I always feel like to each their own, If someone has decided to each their own, why are you worried about someone's journey, someone's life, someone's...
Live your life.
We kind of have to drink water and mind our business, because if we have to judge, if we start judging each other for sinning differently, we don't know what's a sin, what's not a sin. We may know, but still, judgment belongs to, God. And the whole thing about we are allies on this podcast, because they are our friends. They're human beings. We cannot be out here hating on them and saying they don't deserve of opportunities and good things and love because of their chosen identity, because we really have nothing to do with that. So thank you so much for joining us, Chris, today.
It was a pleasure.
We are happy to have you.
Yeah.
Again, you can come back. We wish you well. We hope you, achieve your goals. And also, thank you.
Thank you. I think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.